Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is here. NBA 2K22 has finally dropped, and today we're going to be doing our first rebuild on it. Today we got the Boston Celtics. I made a poll on my Twitter. They're the ones who won. So today, my favorite team coming out strong with our first rebuild. So for those of you who are wondering why I didn't upload a video yesterday, or early this morning rather, I basically fumbled the bag and forgot to turn my time zone into one that's ahead so I could play the game early. Shout out to Crushables who did that. He had the first rebuild on 2K22. So I'm super pumped for another year full of rebuilds. As always, if you guys are new around here, it's your first time seeing this video, seeing my channel, feel free to subscribe, join the community. We'd love to have you. So as always, unrealistic 3-season rebuild. I will show you guys all my settings. I don't play with injuries on or anything like that. I'm super pumped about this one. If you guys want to see me do your favorite team next, make sure to let me know down below in the comment section. And without further ado, let's get into it. So here we are. We're in the layout in my NBA. It's actually looking pretty similar to last year, at least on this menu setting anyways. This whole layout, which I'm actually not a huge fan of right here. I think it's too clammed together. We take a look at the roster. They're throwing it back a couple years. I feel like this is what it used to look like on like Association when you used to play it like this. I don't actually mind it being so, kind of tight together. That being said, I think they had to make some sort of change, and I'm kind of glad they did. Chris Dunn's also just not on the Celtics anymore, so good job, 2K. We're really starting off on a hot note here. Alrighty, let's go through this a little bit before we make any moves, any trades, anything like that. We're going to show you guys pretty much everything we do have here today. Obviously, the calendar looks relatively similar. We head over to the social media tab, which I know is basically the most important thing in this game because everybody really uses that. It also really just doesn't look good at all. The trading blocks here, something I've really never used. Team status is here. This is more of like a MyGM thing, at least in my opinion, than the overview. We can change staff game plan. This is pretty cool right here. So, other than that, if we kind of do the little breakdown right now, the roster thing's pretty much in general relatively similar. The contract thing, like the my staff thing, this is going to take me a long time to kind of adjust to. If you guys don't know, basically the staff, the coaching department, everything like that really hasn't changed much since like 2K16. So it's updated this year. There's new stuff in it this year. We kind of got to pay attention to a lot of it. Like there's different sections, as you can see right here. Evan Turner. So, like, there's a lot of different coaches that I can actually sign this year, which is a little bit cool. I actually kind of prefer that. That being said, I'm probably going to get sick of it pretty quickly because I have to sign legitimately so many different scouts, coaches, doctors, whatever it may be. So, definitely something we're going to have to adjust to. Obviously, probably not going to be worried about that as much, at least in today's first video. Also, we'll show you guys real quick. I was able to find a 2022 draft class with these guys right here. So, hopefully its overalls are decently okay. I don't want any demigods in this first rebuild, so, this is the one I'm going with. If it ends up sucking, we'll move on from there after that. As it comes to my settings, because people tend to ask me about my settings typically the first time, first couple rebuilds every single year of 2K. Honestly, more than that anyways. So, I'm going to feel free to, or you can feel free to stop at any single point and you want to pause. I have everything on 50 here. I play on All-Star. Gameplay's back this year, baby. We are going to be getting back into the gameplay. I know you guys are excited for that. I'll turn injuries off because I don't play with injuries on, and then pretty much here everything else is relatively simple. So that's 2K22 so far. Again, I don't really think much has changed here. I mean, this training thing looks like there's a couple new categories in here, but other than that, for me, I mean, it's 2K21 with an upgrade. So I'm not shitting on the game. There's only so much they can really do to this game mode, but you never know. So, that being said, we are going to make some trades to the Celtics roster. I mean, they're my favorite team. I've given you guys kind of my thoughts on the overalls in this game of a lot of guys. Tatum should be higher than a 90. Jalen Brown should be an 87 in my opinion. Dennis Schroeder should be like a 75. There's no way, especially with the way he ended last year, he should be a 79. Smart should be in the 80s. But again, we're not getting into that right now. We have some trades to make. I'll see you guys with our first move. So one cool thing to note before we do hop into a trade, I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to be asking me about this. If you move a player's position, their overall really doesn't change. So I guess that's something they maybe fixed from previous 2Ks. Like, you guys remember Al Horford in like 2K21 was a 79 overall. He moved in power forward. I think he's like an 83, 84 overall. So I actually don't mind that because it makes it a little bit more challenging for me here. Richardson goes up to a 77, so it looks like it's not as, dramatic as it was in previous 2Ks. So that being said, we still have a couple trades to make. So our first trade of NBA 2K22, Al Horford, Chris Dunn, and a first-round pick heading over to Minnesota. D'Angelo Russell. Oh boy, it's got to show me all this. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I've been doing. Okay, come on. I've been doing this for a little while now. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, yep, I know it's valid. D'Angelo Russell, Jared Vanderbilt heading over to Boston. So, with me, Horford just wasn't nearly going to play. I think Robert Williams' potential is absolutely off the charts, both in this game and in real life. What's unfortunate is we do have to give up our unprotected first this year, but it's definitely something we can probably, replenish with another deal. So, first trade of 2K22 is in the books. So, we decided to not make any more trades. Our lineup here for year number 1 is completely set. So, we made one move and one pretty big move, I would say. We picked up D'Angelo Russell, going to be probably our starting point guard for the entirety of this video. That would be my guess. They gave him number 5, which is actually getting retired because Kevin Garnett. But starting 5, year number 1, D'Angelo Russell, Marcus Smart, Jalen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Robert Williams. I do not know why they don't update pictures. I really don't know why it's that hard. This picture of Tatum's been in here for quite a long time. This picture of Brown was in here last year. Smart's picture hasn't been updated. You can tell the difference. Like, the closer images that are like a little more high quality, those were in 2K21. I believe this one's from like 2K20, something like that. And obviously it's auto-generated for D-Lo here, which I give them credit. The auto-generated one actually looks pretty good. Our bench unit. Schroeder's obviously on the bench now. He's wearing number 71. Is he wearing that for the Celtics in real life? I don't know about that. Enes Kanter, Josh Richardson, and I'm giving Vanderbilt minutes, so technically they have him listed as a power forward. He's 6'9". He can be a power forward, small forward. Not that big of a deal, so we'll kind of back up Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Not that, either of them really need to back up that bad. So eventually I would like to get Peyton Pritchard some minutes. I actually like his potential quite a bit. He's a really big sharpshooter out of Oregon Celtics. Drafted what pick was he? He was second round. Oh no, he was a first round pick. I don't know why I thought he was a second round pick. They have Jabari Parker, who I'm pretty sure his contract's non-guaranteed. Neesmith, I have a lot of hopes for this year in real life, and then I'm surprised I haven't sent Grant Williams to the fucking moon yet. But Romeo Langford, who also shouldn't be a 69 overall, got a good wingspan, pretty solid defensively, but I don't know if we're gonna be using him today that much. So seriously, I understand. 2K. We're not doing this right now. Thank you. I will see you guys at the end of year number 1. I'm thinking this team's hopefully going to be around the top 4, 5, 6 seeds, something like that. I will catch you guys at the end of the first season here in 2K22. We wrap up year number 1. A couple small notes I'm going to go over, just in my opinion anyways. Sim speed feels slower. I don't know why or how on earth they possibly make it slower after it was actually really good the past 2 years. Other than that, they also took away the record thing, so I can't see my record on the simulation screen. That's like one of the things I enjoy. They took it away from the bottom right-hand corner here last year after you got to the awards, but they took it away while you're simming this year, if that makes any sense. I don't know why they did that, but I don't question this company anymore. Giannis Antetokounmpo, your MVP here at the end of year number 1. We're a 6th seed if you couldn't tell. Cade is your rookie of the year in Detroit. Andre Drummond, so I guess they seriously do think that Andre Drummond's going to be good. Okay. Giannis, also defensive player of the year. Wendell Carter Jr., most improved. And Mike Budenholzer, coach of the year, 61 and 21. For the Milwaukee Bucks. And oh boy, we got the play-in tournament. That is something that I'm super, super pumped about. I think that's one of the good things that they added this year. Play-in tournament over here is the Atlanta Hawks, the New York Knicks, the Washington Wizards, and the Charlotte Hornets. So, unfortunately, I don't really love that I have to scroll so much. I almost wish they would just maybe zoom it out a little more, but it's fine. So we will simulate it round by round right now, just kind of see what's going on. We'll simulate the play-in real quick. Oh boy, that was quick. Okay, that's complete. We have Chicago here in the first round. We will take a look at their team, what they're looking like. Lonzo Ball, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Alzi Johnson, Nikola Vucevic. So, obviously, Chicago kind of revamped in this offseason. They are not a team that I would like to mess with. So, I'm hoping we can maybe get by them. We'll actually go game by game real quick with them right now. We take home game 1 right here. Game 2, we end up losing. We're going back to Boston. We get a W in game 3. We're up 3-1 against Chicago, and we get it done in 5. And here comes the rematch with Brooklyn from last year, which did not go well. Did not go well at all. Kyrie Irving, James Harden, Bruce Brown, Kevin Durant, and Clint Capella. They added Clint Capella to their team. Why? Why is that necessary? I mean, seriously? Oh, 2K, you're killing me. We'll go game by game. I'm assuming we're probably just going to get absolutely smoked here by the Brooklyn Nets, which really wouldn't surprise me. We do get a game in there. We get a W. We get 2 Ws in there. We get 3 Ws in there. Are they going to blow a 2-0 lead and we're going to win 4 straight? No, we're going to game 7. I'll simulate it with Simcast. I'm not going to go ahead and hop in right now just because I don't really want to hop in this early. Like if I make it to the finals, whoa, if I make it to the finals, that's when I'll hop in a game. But we'll simulate this one really quickly. We're going back and forth with them. We're in Brooklyn on their home court, and are they going to lose? Oh my God, we're tied. Holy shit. You know what? I said I wasn't going to do it. I'm going to do it. We're starting off 2K22 with a banger, boys. I will hop in. I'll see you guys in the game. Alrighty, here in the game right now, I have to change my camera angles and everything like that just because this is, again, like my first time really actually playing. So, where's camera angle? Oh, I'm fucking stupid. Rail, no. Where's 2K? 2K. Yeah, 2K is fine. Use this for game only. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. All right, we're in here right now. I'm absolutely terrible at this game. In case you guys didn't know that, like it's like a very known thing. Oh my God, he missed. Get a board. Get a rebound, dude. I'm not blowing this. We had like a 9-point lead with like 4 minutes left, and we somehow just blew it exponentially. Like I'm absolutely terrible at this game. If this is your first time watching me do anything in game, like I'm horrible. And 1. Let's go, D'Lo. Let's go. We're going to hit a free throw. All right, free throw here for D'Angelo Russell. This is my first time getting a look at this new shot meter, and did I hit it? I hit it, baby. Let's go. Let's go. We're up 1 with 1:23 left to go at the Barclays Center. I need to lock it down. I'm going to be that scumbag right now, and I'm playing off-ball D because I seriously just cannot physically manage to try to control Kevin Durant right now, and oh my God, he missed Robert Williams with the board. Let's go. JT, run it up. Push it up to Smart. Oh my God, do not go out of bounds. I'm legitimately absolutely terrible at this game. Can we get a little spin move in the post going? Okay, I'm not really sure what happened right there. Okay, well, this is why I don't really play in game. But again, if you guys want to see it, I'd be happy. No. Get that out of here! Let's go! Oh, it's Nets ball. Nets ball. Let's go. We're good. We're good. We're calm, cool. We're collected. Jaylen Brown just blocking Kevin Durant, the best player in the world. We're good. We're good. We're not blowing this. We are making it to the next round. We are doing this thing right now. We are doing this right now. They wanted to be the way they are. They wanted to get Clint Capella on this team. I'm trying to block the rebound or the pass in. That's not going to happen. Kevin Durant against Jaylen Brown. I prefer Tatum on him, who's honestly one of the more underrated defenders in the entire league, in my opinion. All right, they're going pick and pop probably with Capella, making a little pick and roll right there. We're going up with Patty Mills, Harden. Oh, my God. Oh, my, get that out of here. We blocked him again. Capella with the board, the putback. Oh, no. Oh, no, we're not doing this, right? 35 seconds left on the clock. We do have a timeout. I don't know if I want to use it right now. I'm going to try to go ahead and probably just do a pick and roll. That's typically what's always worked best for me in this game anyways. Robert Williams. He missed it. Why are we missing it? Oh, no, we're not doing this right. Right! What the hell? Oh, God. Boys, it's over. It's over. Kevin Durant's going to hit 2 right now, isn't he? He's the best player in the world. And he has home court advantage, so it doesn't shake anyways. Oh, no. Fellas. I blew it. I'm so bad at this game. I'm so bad. All right, I'm taking the timeout now. I think it's probably the smart move. All right, so I decided to keep like a regular starting 5 in there. It's our 3-point lineup just really wasn't that good anyways. For some reason, it didn't even have Jaylen Brown in it. So I don't really know who I want to get the shot. I'm probably assuming I want it to be Tatum, but I also... Oh, it's Paul Millsap on him? Okay. Hit me with a pick. JB, hit me with a pick. Hit me with a pick. You know what? I'll take the 2 quick, and I will foul. All right, I think that's a smart play right there. We do not have a timeout anymore. Maybe I shouldn't have used it. We're going to full court press him, and D'Lo fouls him immediately. Patty Mills hit the first free throw. His second one is coming up right now, and he hits that one as well. So we're back in basically the same situation. I'm assuming I kind of want Jason Tatum to have the ball. The 2K has an auto-generated play set up for me, which I don't really know what the hell's going on right now. Like, I'm serious. I don't know. JT in the corner. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right, I'm just going to need some more practice playing this game. Yeah, I'm not that good at 2K, in case this is your first time watching one of my videos. But hey, we made that, and it was close. And the Phoenix Suns go back to the NBA Finals. This time, do pick up the W. They beat the Brooklyn Nets in 6. So at least the team that we beat, or that beat us, did not win the Finals. So first time in the offseason menu right here. We'll take a look at this real quick. Really doesn't look like anything's changed. I mean, I'll show you guys all of this if you really want to see it. I mean, I tend to scroll over this typically in most videos, but... we'll show you guys it today for the first one. Dwight Howard, Carmelo Anthony, both in the Hall of Fame, both very well deserved. Magic and Nuggets, respectively, retire both of their numbers. So I always reject these. I just don't think they're fun. I know there's a way to turn them off, but sometimes they're kind of fun and kind of crazy. So we're in the draft lottery right now. Thunder, Magic, Cavs for your projected top 3 right there. We will skip to the lottery results, and wow, it's the Spurs, Rockets, and Thunder end up with the top 3. So here's what's going to take a while. I have to do all of this. I don't really care about my governor. I would like to hopefully get, Chris Livingston. Okay, so now I can sign somebody new, but I can't fire him, it looks like. Not that I would want to fire him. I'm just trying to figure out how this is going to work. So, I need an assistant GM. This dude has some good ratings. Does he want to come in? Okay. And then coaching department. So, do I need to get a coach for all of these? Is that how this is going to work? I don't know. Where is Ime? Is Ime Udoka just not here? I want him back. I don't know really where he is. I'm going to sign a bunch of different coaches right now and try to get this, locked down fully under however the hell this is going to work, and I'll show you guys it when I'm all done. So we just signed 3 guys here as our, coach and scout and all this stuff. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy they expanded it. This feels like it's going to take way too long. I have to scroll through all of this and look for somebody that says big man coach. And, for me, that just takes too long. You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm not going to give them crap because they did fix some things, but I also didn't mind the system that had letter grades instead of stars, but I'm not really going to touch it right now. If you guys have any opinions on what you think I should do about that, feel free to let me know down below in the comment section, but for me, that just feels like it's going to take way too long every single video. So we do have the 20th overall pick in the second round. I'm probably not using that today, so Milwaukee, you can have that. We'll probably try to draft somebody maybe in tomorrow's video or the next video, whatever that is. I'll bring everybody back because I can probably get some trade pieces for them, and then we'll probably give a qualifying offer to Vanderbilt. Probably not Fernando. I don't really think we need him. And so free agency, my first look at it, we really don't have any cap space, unfortunately. which, again, I'm not really surprised about. We are going to be making some trades, and I'll see you guys here with our first move. I'd like to pick up Jamal Murray right now. I think him and D'Angelo Russell in the same backcourt would be really, really cool. Let's see if they'll pull the trigger on this deal. They do not. I'll give up basically my first-round picks, because after this, our starting five is entirely complete, and that's basically what I saved the first-round picks for. So, Jamal Murray, welcome to the team. I think in 2K anyways, I'd probably rather play D-Lo at the shooting guard spot. 6'4" versus 6'3" isn't a huge deal, but... well, he actually goes down overall. Murray does too, so they really have updated that. They really, really have. I'm going to keep D'Lo there at that shooting guard spot because I don't think it's a huge deal. We're going to get Pritchard some backup minutes backing up Murray. Again, I said this before. I'll say it again. D'Angelo Russell's a point guard in my opinion, but here in 2K, you can really do whatever you want, or at least you could at one point in time. So I'm going to try to maybe get a pick for Grant Williams. I don't know who on this earth would ever give me a pick for Grant Williams. Might do it for Langford as well, just because he's only a 70 overall. I really don't know if necessarily he's going to progress that well. So I'm probably going to look at it. I mean, if this was like real life, progression was a little bit better, I'd probably go ahead and try to keep him. I also could maybe go after a bench piece here, depending what sort of bench pieces we do get offered. I'm not really loving any of the offers so far. We can bring Daniel Tice back, but Tatum doesn't really need a backup, does he? All right, we'll take a first-round pick from the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's actually a Clippers first-round pick. That's not terrible. So what we need to do now is sign a backup shooting guard, small forward, and center, because Tatum won't have a backup. So we head into free agency right here, and let me tell you, options are not great. I guess I'll bring in Boogie Cousins on a 2-year deal. Oh, boy. I don't really think I have bird rights on anybody. I'll double-check just to make sure. But I have him on Vanderbilt, who I'd like to actually bring back. So I'll wait on that. It's like the same little restricted glitch. I just want to check it and see if the glitch is still there. Yep. How do you not fix that by now? You know what I'm saying? I just really wish they would. So Vanderbilt's going to be my hybrid backup small forward, backup power forward. It's not a huge deal. I mean, his overall change, it goes down. So I'll keep him as a power forward. He'll technically really be my backup small forward. So I just really need a backup shooting guard now. And yeah, the options here are not great. I'll sign KCP to a 1-year minimum, and then obviously the bench is something we're going to work on next offseason. I just don't have bird rights to any of these guys, so it's really useless for me to kind of keep their, their qualifying offers, whatever you want to call them. So this team's all set. It's looking a little bit different, but I don't mind it. I will see you guys at the start of year number 2 here. Oh, real quick, that's interesting. There's no more training camps. So that's no longer a thing, at least in the offseason anyways, because it's not the 2K Hoop Summit. Yeah, we'll see if they have a 2023 draft class. I don't really know if there is. 2023. All right, we'll give it a go again. But yeah, there is absolutely no training camps anymore. We're in the next offseason. I'll see you guys in the rotation. If this is going to become a thing all year, I'm going to start getting annoyed. D'Angelo Russell's in 81 overall right now. In 81. Why is he regressing? And it's not because I moved him to the shooting guard spot. I just checked. If you move him back to point guard, he's only in 82. So he went down 2 overalls in the offseason. He's what, 26? 26 years old. We're not doing this all year, 2K. I really hope this doesn't become a thing because it's really going to start to frustrate me. But Jamal Murray, D'Angelo Russell, who I also think was the even higher overall. Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Robert Williams. And it's not because chemistry or anything. I have all those settings turned off. Interesting. Bench unit, Peyton Pritchard, Jared Vanderbilt, DeMarcus Cousins, and KCP. So the bench is definitely something we're going to work on this offseason. The starting 5 is pretty much complete for the entire video. Robert Williams should be progressing a lot more than he actually is, but hey, that's 2K. So I'll see you guys at the end of year number 2. We wrap up year number 2. I actually will show you the records in just a second. Again, I don't know what it is, but we are a 1 seed here. And again, I'll stop mentioning after this. I don't know why they took out the record out of the bottom right-hand corner of the simulation screen, but this company. Luka Doncic, your MVP, his first career one. Chet Holmgren, Rookie of the Year. He's an 81 overall, so it looks like this draft class isn't that bad. Marvin Bagley III, now in San Antonio, and is your 6th man. Giannis Evans, Player of the Year. Ja Morant, Most Improved. Ime Udoka. We go 67-15. Maybe 2K likes the Celtics this year. Jason Tatum, All-NBA first team. You love to see it. So we'll get into the play-in tournament in just a second. We'll look at some numbers, which I also forgot to show you guys last year. My bad. Real quickly. Tatum averaged almost 30 points a game, followed by Brown, Murray, D'Lo, Pritchard, Robert Williams, double-digit rebounds. It's what you love to see. I mean, pretty much just the bench. I mean, hell, I think this team could win a championship this year. So we'll get into that in just a second. You already saw our record. I actually will show you guys a little breakdown of the rest of the league if we want to go to standings real quick. We were 7 games up in the Milwaukee Bucks. Pistons making a little bit of a run. The rest of this, oh, this is cool. It just says PI for playing. And then we head over to the Western Conference right here. You can take a look at that as well. So we will simulate the play-in tournament real quickly. We'll go ahead and do this one game. And wow, the Chicago Bulls are replacing the New York Knicks. And what is it down here? Oh, wait, I'm wrong. I can see. It's the Brooklyn Nets. We got the Knicks here in round number 1. Whoops, wrong way. It is Kemba Walker, Manu Quickly, Josh Hart's now there, Julius Randle, Wendell Carter Jr.'s new addition as well. I'm hoping we can beat them. I'll take it game by game here just because I know that's how I used to do it, and you guys should actually prefer that just because it's so quick these days. We're up 3-1 against the Knicks, and we're not blowing this, right? There we go. We are on to the second round, the Eastern Conference Semifinals. We got the Atlanta Hawks, Trae Young, Bogdanovich, DeAndre Hunter, John Collins, Mason Plumlee. Got Joe Harris off the bench as well. A really good shooting team, I would say. We win game 1 here against Atlanta. We win game 2. We win game 3, and we're moving on to the Eastern Conference Finals, baby. And we are going to be facing the Brooklyn Nets, who beat us last year. They lost Kyrie Irving, though. That's pretty big for us. They still have Capella, so they have a big 3 now of Capella, Kevin Durant, and James Harden, but they lost Kyrie, so that's a big one. We'll go game by game with them. I'm hoping we can get by without necessarily any stress. We're up 2-1 here. 3-1 would be huge. Let's go. And are we going to the NBA Finals, baby? My first Finals appearance in 2K22, and we got the LA Clippers. Jackson, George, Kawhi, Vlado Konkar, Avita Zubac. I got man off the bench, Keon Johnson, Luke Kennard. Not going to be an easier matchup whatsoever. Let's take it game by game. And again, I will hop into a game if it's, it's close or we're looking like we're going to close them out. We're up 3-1 here. We are back in Boston for game 5, and I would love to get the W done right now. Can we get it done? Can we get it done? We're going to the third quarter. Relatively low-scoring game so far. All right, now we're picking it up a little bit. We're going to be getting it done here. We're going to be getting our first championship here today in 2K22. All right, so we're here in the game right now. We're just going to be playing this for, real quick. It's nothing going to be anything too long. Just get some gameplay with our first championship team here of 2K22. Murray with the slam. Let's go, baby. I like that it says Boston up 3-1. I really do. I think it probably used to do that. I just never really hopped in or anything. Jamal Murray got 13 points tonight. Not his best night by far, but it's doable. It's doable. I don't really care what the numbers look like as long as the results kind of pay off for us, and looks like they kind of have so far, because we are going to be getting the Celtics' first championship since the 2007-2008 season, and we go ahead, deny them on that one. Williams got 16 points, 14 boards. Tatum's got 49 and 16. I want the 50 bomb with JT. I want the 50 bomb with JT. Let's go, baby. Slams it home with authority. You love to see it. You love to see it. It's one of my favorite things. It really is. They look like they're quitting. They got Corey Joseph in there now playing. Well, they still got Paul George in there. I don't see Kawhi's in here anywhere or anything. Maybe he fouled out too. Eric Bledsoe, who I thought was an interesting pickup for them this offseason. Bledsoe kind of crosses them up, and I thought Williams kind of got the block there for a second. So this is going to be our final possession here real quick. We got, 2 in-game gameplays today in that first video, so I don't know if you're going to get 2 every single video, but I wanted to start this one off with not a bang necessarily, but I kind of wanted to just get something out of the way, kind of get a little gameplay, because I haven't really been doing those since last year. Williams going to go up with authority. He's going to miss that one. Williams gets the board back, and he's going to get it to go, baby. We won a championship today. We are 1 video down, and we are 1 championship in the books. If I had to take a guess, I'm going to assume Jason Tatum won Finals MVP. In 5 games, 41 minutes, almost 30 points, 10.5 boards, 7.5 assists, shot 55% from the field, and 46% from 3. Very well deserved for the young 19-year-old. We will now head up to league meetings right now, reject all these. This team won a championship, man. I'm not going to lie to you. I really didn't think we were championship material yet, especially with, how strong some of these other teams are, specifically the Western Conference teams. Portland, Washington, and Toronto is your top 3. We'll head up to staff signing real quick. Again, it's, it's something that I really don't want to play with too much. I mean, it's going to take forever. There's no training camps anymore, so I really don't have to worry about my trainer, I guess. Unless maybe that's why their overalls are going down, because I have a bad trainer. Something like that. I really don't know. I thought those were 2 first-round picks. I'm sorry, we're not going to be drafting anybody here today. I want to make sure the draft class is good first. I'll check it off camera. I did want to get some realistic names in there for you, though. So Pritchard's coming back. He's going to be my backup point guard. Cody Martin, I did not even know was on this team. I do not need him back. LeBron's a free agent. He's a 95 overall. Let's take a look at what this squad's looking like right now real quick. So we got Pritchard to back up Murray. D'Angelo Russell's a free agent. He's definitely somebody I would like back. I'm hoping, yes, I do have bird rights on him. So he barely wants any money. He is an 81 overall, though. So I definitely do want to get him back. Other than that, I'll work on the bench after this. So we're going to get him back. I actually would like to bring Jared Vanderbilt back as well. I think he was solid for us. So I'll go ahead and give him some sort of contract. I think, yeah, he's unrestricted. So I'll give him around, it's a lot of money. But I'll do it. Just the final year of this anyways. And we'll probably change up the bench just a little bit. Who are... Wait. Who are these dudes? Okay. They're not from a draft class. I promise you that. Because it says undrafted right here. I need somebody to please explain to me what this is. Who? What? Are these like international? What is going on? I have no idea what that little glitch is or whatever, but I would, if somebody could explain that to me, I would very much appreciate it, because I do not know who these people are. Like, who's Nicholas Poole, and why are you... Is he like a G League player? I genuinely do not know who these people are. Like, I might just be being dumb right now, but if somebody could let me know, that would be great. I'll see you guys at starting year number 3. I have no idea what those free agents are. I don't know if that's a 2K glitch or something I did wrong. It's not a draft class, I promise you that. There's no way it's a draft class because I'm using the same guys' draft classes that I used in 2K21. So, I don't know if that's a 2K glitch. If you guys have been seeing it at all, if you've been playing my NBA a lot, please let me know because I have no idea what that is. But here's how it's looking for the third and final year. Jamal Murray, D'Angelo Russell, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Robert Williams. I guess progression just really isn't a thing this year, so don't get me wrong. We said that we wanted them to dial it back in the progression department, especially just because not everybody should be a 90 overall by the end of the third and final year. But, like, Jamal Murray and D'Angelo Russell and Robert Williams, their overalls are going to progress. Jaylen Brown's been an 86 the entire video. That's just weird to me. Bench unit, Nicholas Poole. Homeboy looks like Jonas Jerebko. Peyton Pritchard, Jared Vanderbilt, and DeMarcus Cousins is how it's going to look here for the final year in Boston. I have no idea what's going on. I will see you guys at the end of your third and final year. What a beautiful way to end the third and final season here of our first rebuild. Jason Tatum, first career MVP, 30 points, 9 boards, 5.5 assists, the GOAT. Amoni Bates, Rookie of the Year. He's an 82 overall. So it looks like these draft classes for now are working out for me. Moses Brown, 6th man. Giannis Stevens Player of the Year, well, it's like the 3rd straight year, I think. Keon Johnson, Most Improved. Ime Udoka, 68 and 14. She's like, I'm surprised about these because I can't see them while I'm simulating. You kind of know what I'm saying? We'll simulate the plan real quick. I just don't get it, man. Why can't I see the records while we're simming? Tatum, Brown, Murray, D'Lo, Nick Poole, Jesus, Robert Williams, Pritchard, the rest I'll go on and on. Rebounds per game was Robert Williams, and assist was D'Angelo Russell. So we're over here. We got Atlanta in the first round. Not exactly my favorite first round matchup. Take a look at their starting 5 right there. I'm going to simulate the round by now. I think we're probably in the time where we can do that. We're moving on to Philadelphia. Brickleberry, Lou Dortz, Dwight Bass, Tobias Harris, and Joel Embiid. I think we should be able to take them pretty well. And now we've got Charlotte here. LaMelo, Book Knight, Gordon Hayward, Frank Kaminsky, and Mitchell Robinson. I see TJ Warren off the bench as well. In the Minnesota Timberwolves, who have Kyrie Irving, Anthony Edwards. Okay, never mind. A little bit better than probably what they were expected to be. I'll go game by game. I'm not going to hop in again, just so I've already hopped into 2 different games today. But we'll see if we can get back-to-back championships to open up our first rebuild today. Game 7. I'm not hopping in, but I'll simulate it with Simcast, see what's going on here, and we are just getting blown out of the water. In our own building? Really? This is how we're going down? Wow. We're not going to go back-to-back today in the first video. Minnesota and Kyrie do go on to win the NBA Finals. So, I'll give you my thoughts about 2K22 real quick. Obviously, this is my first rebuild. This is basically my first time playing this game entirely. I think, you know, some small complaints I do have. I'll just go over those real quickly. The sim speed got worse. I hate that you can't see the records, like, while you're simulating. That's dumb. I don't know why they took that out. Those random 99 overalls, whoever that was, I don't know what that was, like, at all. If any of you know an explanation, I'd love to hear it. Other than that, I don't have a ton of problems with it. I think progression's a little slow. I mean, I'm not expecting... I don't want old progression. Old progression sucked. I don't know, man. There's just no explanation to me why Robert Williams has gone up 2 overalls in this video. D'Angelo Russell has gone down in overalls. Jamal Murray stayed the same. Brown's only gone up 1. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it should be a little more than that. Like, Tatum's gone up to a 96. That's fine. That's expected. But other than that, something's got to be changed there a little bit. So, those are my few quick little, you know, nitpick things, I guess, if you will. If you guys have any thoughts on your own, I'd love to hear them down below in the comments section. Other than that, it's interesting. It's a little bit of a new layout, not too much. Again, I want to hear from you guys, though. I want all your opinions down below in the comment section. Good, bad, whatever it may be. So, that pretty much wraps up our first rebuild here on 2K22. I will try to have another one out to you guys around Sunday, Monday, that sometime there. Again, I am at school. I am a little bit busy here. So, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. Hope you all are enjoying 2K22 so far. See you in the next one.